Okay, here they are installed. So here's the other side done. So I was in the middle of installing the Shad 3P side case racks, and I thought I had all the instructions, but it turns out this is pretty much what I've got. Shows where to drill the holes. It has a template with it. This is for an 18 model, and mine's this is 13 through 18. Mine's a 16, and that's what these are, is for the 13 to 17. Anyway, so that's the instructions. It doesn't tell me what bolts go where. All it tells me is I delete this bolt, and I'm guessing that I add one of the others, which is probably longer, to accommodate for the rack, but it doesn't tell me where to bolt it up here, which I can figure that out. But then I have to add spacers such as that. So I'm not complaining. Well, I am, but I thought, well, I couldn't find anything online, so I'm going to attempt to show how this is done. I mean, I guess it does show me which bolts go in here, but nowhere does it really show me, other than this picture right here. Hopefully you can see that. This picture right here shows that it's bolt number 16 that goes in, but it doesn't show the space. It shows the spacers, but it doesn't tell that those spacers got to go there. Actually, I don't even know if that's showing the bolts, because I think these things are, the side racks are the 15 and 16 parts. But I didn't get a parts list, I don't think. It actually tells, yes it is, here we go. No, it doesn't tell. It doesn't say that this is 15 and 16. I don't know, man. It's confusing. So I'm going to attempt to just do with what I got and get it done. I mean, I have basic knowledge of how to do this, so I'm going to try to identify what bolts go in and how they go. Because it tells me that, tells me the size here. It's an M8 by 30 is the number 6, and an M8 by 50, which would be the longer screws, are number 8. Where the heck do you even use an 8? I don't know. That's just diagram 8. I don't know. Alright, so let's just dive right in like I already did. Obviously, I took everything off, drilled holes in my fenders, so I'm hoping it all works since I drilled holes in my fenders. It's exciting. Alright. Hopefully they don't get in the way, but I actually have turn signals that I installed inside here. There's a video, I can link that. But hopefully that doesn't get in my way while I install this. I don't think it will. It should all fit. The thing that concerns me is there's a spacer that goes right here on final install of my fenders. So I'm hoping I'll know what I'm doing. It looks pretty simple. Like this bracket just fits down in like this, goes through the fender where you drill holes in it, and it should all come together. Just like that. Just got to make sure you use the right screws. And this is what I get for screws, a whole bag of screws. So, yay me. I got to figure out which ones go where. I'm guessing these spacers are what goes in here to take the place of these original spacers, which these original spacers fit here. Those are 8s. want to stay still. Oh, I got an idea. Alright, let's try this again. Give me a cloth here to keep things from rolling around. So those are an 8. We've got different lengths here. How many of these should we have? So there should be, oh yeah, times 4. So I have 4 of the number 6. And I have 4 of number 4s. That's what those are. And then how many washers should we have? 14. How many nuts should we have? 2. Well, okay, for this project we need more than 2. But we'll keep the 2 that we have. Alright, so we need 6. And we need 4 of these spacers. I'm not sure yet where the spacers all go. Oh yes, I do. Okay, so the spacers must all go in place of the ones that I said. And yeah, there we go. We got the parts we need. We got this bracket, and I have another one here. I don't know what I did with it. Oh yeah, it's on the bike. So we have both brackets, and then I have both of these. It says those are number 5. So what was my confusion? My confusion was, these are steps, not, so it's just showing how to set it all up. It doesn't really tell you what. Okay, so that's showing a number 5. That's a number 3 washer, and a number 7. It does have some instructions, you just gotta be smarter than the instruction booklet. But nowhere does it show my spacers being installed. It just shows them installed. That's, well, that's what I thought. Here we go. Here it's showing the spacers, washers, and a number 4, which is these. So for the install of the bracket, we need these 4 number 4s, and these spacers, and 2, 3, 4 washers. See, I'm learning, and you're learning too. I guarantee it. Okay, and then there's already threaded holes. Okay, so now I'm moving you back. So that's for that. I'm not moving you back yet. And then we got the number 6s are to mount this bracket here. Oh, these long ones are for the final step. Alright. That's to mount the long ones, are to mount this, which is down here at the passenger foot peg. We'll take the pin out and remove it. Yeah, take it out and remove it. It's the same thing. We'll remove it and replace it with a number 8. And I still have yet to see why we removed that particular bolt. Because nothing fits there. Doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense. There's a lot of things that don't make sense. But I'm learning as I go. Maybe as I get it on there, I'll realize that, hey, that's why. Probably not. So in this shot, we're going to see mounting the bracket with the washers, like I was speaking of. I put a washer, spacer here. It's not going to work. I guess it will. I suppose that'll have to do. Alright. There's another setup down here. Well, that's what it shows, Johnny. That's what it shows. And this would be a number 5 Allen. I'm not going to tighten it up completely yet. Just kind of snug it into place, I guess. I'm going to go ahead. I wish I had installed this differently. No, I'm okay. Just as long as I can get my wire up through here. This wire is important. That doesn't look too hateful. Let me show you. So that's what it's going to look like if I don't have the rack installed and I'm just running without it. That doesn't look too bad. I do have new fenders ordered so that if I don't like this, or if I want to sell without selling the kit, I can always set it back to the way it's supposed to look. I'm still not convinced that I had to take that bolt out. I don't know why. You knew why it said I did. Alright, so we're going to take these, taking this pin out, and then I'll put that number 8 bolt in there. Can't say that I'm heartbroken to getting rid of a cotter pin, but I will save everything because, you know, eventually I may want to go back this route. And that is the end of that. Okay, I'll show you what we're doing up top here. Using the number, I think there is 6, yep, number 6 bolt, which would be mid-size, with a washer, and a washer, and a locking nut. So, go through here. Actually careful the way that goes. Alright, so they're a 13 millimeter and a number 5 Allen. 13's a little bit of an odd size for this bike. We don't have 13 anywhere else that I know of. I was looking for a ratchet wrench, but I couldn't find one. So we'll go old school here. Ratchet wrench isn't going to work on one of them anyway. Can't get past the fender. The fender's a little tight underneath there for where that one nut goes. And I think the one bolt is probably too long. It's going to end up hitting the fender and scarring up my graphics, but such is life. Still confused as to why we had to take that bolt out of the passenger peg. Still confused as to why we had to take that bolt out of the passenger peg. So if you know why I had to take that bolt out down here, why I had to take that bolt out, you tell me. You comment. You let me know. I don't understand it. I'm probably going to be putting that sucker right back in there. Yeah, it does fit. It fits without hitting into the fender with that long screw. Bolt, or whatever you call it. Think about what you're saying, man. Think about what you're saying. Alright. So now I'm just going to move the camera like this. Should be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. So this one I can put the closed-end part of the wrench on. And if you need to know, that's a 6 Allen. 6mm Allen. 6mm Allen. And I don't think it needs to come out. If you have better ideas, you let me know. Taking those out because they were torqued in there, and now I gotta retorque them. Or just do that. Ain't going nowhere. Oh, they probably don't want to tighten that all the way up. That's nice. There again. Instructions would be helpful, because they would have told me not to tighten that all the way up. You still want to be able to get your passenger picked down, I imagine. Not that anybody rides on my motorcycle that often. That's it. It's installed. I'm going to do the other side. I'm guessing I'll do it the same exact way, right? And then I'll show you the final pictures. So here's the other side done. And there we are. The bag's installed.